But there's a breaking news I heard from a number that me say ye ora idea. Na in our quest to ensure accountability and corruption, and also mention akra me push straight because your time is short.
All right.
I think say Attorney General any another fine case to prosecute this matter for us.
Okay.
Now your friend Banti be Ashanti Media. Obeye tema oil refinery MD for just 3 months. Anna Butchery agency be a friend of sector Ghana security indicted. No resign. Of our civil issues, he been almost about $300,000. Also, the Nasa boutique at the end Kakra.
Okay.
Oh, UK. To mean that in a question a lot of issues, and I'll prove to you with all fact.
Right.
Now, court in to US. So, what you have bribes over $2.5 million in bribes. I'm a Ghana minister being $1 million.
That's right.
MPs in $46,000.
Hey.
MPs be triple techie.
Yes.
Mako parliamentary hands at the moon. As far back as June 2025, I'll give you parliamentary records.
Okay.
And in a government, so case be a general is going to change the case in himself. I owe it a duty. Say me change the way.
That's right.
Now OSP, Attorney General. You go for your boom,
that's right.
Me checks.
Omotiase.
You say,
sir.
US court is some me wakwaje kakra. And then aje kakra.
Okay.
It's kind of win.
Okay.
Because so kaya MPP by one of the things can say your power purchase agreement you sign with the
yes.
That's it.
That's right.
It's almost $30 billion.
Yes.
To renegotiate people and excess payments.
That's right.
Yes, and sign agreement you can use. And let's not forget, I'm a the master's is in energy.
That's right.
My specialization is electricity management. So in the greatest of it, I know what I'm saying. Your consensus and take or pay.
Yes.
Maybe
my
produce upu so to America. Any take or pay. And you would take and pay. Ya wo genon hu na wutua. Inti I had the expertise my own family okay. Now, Uncle story name. As me so any my attention and my catch was one of the things that I like to do as a journalist is that. And you would say ya boom. What's in the boom zana one have a push.
Well, obiti.
To me and I'm some story way. Ghana statistics one of my favorite and we say me ku for me say the best appointee. For the Professor Kobna.
That's right.
They know that Ghana statistics. Papa na me bo
yeah.
Oh, you're brilliant.
Yeah.
Ono uyu ono na tourism papa no akwesi agyeman solid na dombodu ni esega ne mom ko ye ho na me pepa
okay
ano mo de ba say public official demands bribes nearly 7 in 10 Ghanaians in late 2025 from nearly 7 in 10 na say so who ko passport who ko driver's license who ko birth certificate ade bia who ko ye bia wo behia public servants so be bo who ko bia who ko police
station
ni pattern at least 7 years, you bisa and then would free.
That's right.
In fact, we shall report now, full report, and then we focus next week. Bribery has increased.
Seriously.
And it's alarming. Now, Papa, that's really Ashanti Media. Plenty of people in the bone, this is tour MD. But at time now, when you're not an investment analyst, Goldman Sachs, the matter say a big company, a which the UK, one and a big company. Now I want to know Dean and Quay. Only a nice gentleman. Now where official court document? Who's a boutique? They not let us say and the US government there was a former Goldman Sachs investment banker convicted of foreign bribery and money laundering. Now say I can't convicted that. As some evidence say the morning and abono. Obetumi ko jail to 30 years. The war chain say, you didn't sentence in Beba say, A be a 10, A be a 15, A be a 20. But some of the two was soon a day. You don't have to say, and no crown or condemn. Assembly a day. May I phone in here? I'm breaking the dam. I may break down in the bag. But the tougher booming now, my man came free, among. Or say, beginning in December 2014, Berkun, a former executive director in the investment banking division at Goldman Sachs Group, was responsible for securing and managing a deal between the Republic of Ghana and Aska Energy, a Turkish energy company, and Goldman's client, for the construction and financing of a power plant in Ghana amidst a national energy crisis in the country. Now, today, if you make was a sentence analysis.
That's right.
US court on say a brand new acquire sadi and then bra. Bibian si wo man nim. Na ya bra man for your cold store ATM. Abra man for your barbering shop so mo ko mu ntimi nya dwuma. Abra man for na ye trom ko mu ntimi nya dwuma. Abra na man for tem hyew ene ade. Enti na ya bra no man no.
That's right.
Sambre we na ne Ghana ene access ko sign deal no. Na ask na take company.
That's right.
And a branch a friend back with our time no me to MD no. Now oye executive data abuti bank ke CB investment bank kakraka. E wan say Ghana ha e bia e be wura bank say kan ni boy kakraka. No mo client ni asam. And a branch ni adwuma wo ye adwuma wo banking division. O division. No ye adwuma banking division.
Okay.
Tani e Asante be kon. O say during the scheme Beku and co-conspirators. The enemy say you could be chasing my cabibia and pretend
co-conspirator.
Say Obia on Uncle Phone will be saying Jubaya, yeah,
that's right.
Conspired. Say conspired Ochimo say Nakrana. Nakrana.
That's right.
To pay bribes to individuals at numerous levels of Ghanaian government to ensure AXA 18B to build and operate the power plant. According to what I'm saying, Asante be akunu nkrofobia gia tum e ko nakra na se omu betua den wode ama nkrofobia wo Ghana ban mu se ne AXA ye the power purchase agreement deal no ebe ma won. For example, in April 2015, Beku and the conspirators discussed paying $1 million to the Ghanaian Minister of Power.
Hey.
The Ghanaian Minister of Power that time. Yura Pabna.
Hey.
If you know, and yet you go so to 2015 Ghana's Minister for
That's
Power.
right.
Satan President Mama team energy.
Yes.
Power. Energy na think Emmanuel Kufibua. Power. Who was responsible for securing key approvals, enabling the project to progress, and 250,000 to his senior advisor. In Tabia, you will be who I'm saying, me a big man. Me the 1 million. Jeff also.
That's right.
Jeff no the fan was also $250,000.
This
is US court.
Wow.
Now or say discuss paying. One can say paid. I'm pretending you. Ninti America say OS Ban said did Commonwealth don't go receive $1 million.
Okay. Okay.
US court say freeze in you or say. For example, in April 2015, Beku and the discuss paying. Let me know discuss. I'm pretending, and I'm sure the way you show any bibia. I'm not Twitter for an abaku. I can't from me. Who's in a Prague? What I say?
Yes.
It's a discuss paying. Why I say Ghana interesting because this is embarrassing.
That's right.
Now it goes for that to say that after the power deal was ratified by the Ghanaian Parliament. In July 2015, Beku and his co-conspirators exchanged detailed email regarding bribe payment. For example, in August 2015, they discussed 250,000 bribes in payment to various individuals, including 46,000 to members of Ghanaian Parliament. Also, payment.
Yes.
It's in Parliament at the end of the year. There's evidence that they paid 46,000 to members of Parliament, which ratified the agreement between AXA and the Ghana and the government of Ghana, paid by Beku himself. Also in August 2015, the co-conspirator discussed how a bribe recipient was waiting for the holy rain.
Coded. Sikano no mama no code no. That's right. Hi.
From Parliament, only
holy rain. Hey, bribe money. Bribe money.
The bribe payment and would appreciate it rather. It appreciate sooner than
rantem.
to conceal the scheme from Goldman and others, Bekun lied to the compliance team at Goldman that was responsible for vetting the deal. Bekun also used his personal email account instead of his Goldman business email account to discuss the deal and the bribe payments and directed the co-conspirators to do the same. In addition, Bekun and his co-conspirators concealed and laundered the bribe payments using shell companies, sham invoices, nominee account holders, and cash withdrawals. Payments in furtherance of the bribe scheme were laundered through the US and foreign bank accounts. Goldman ultimately withdrew from the deal due to corruption concerns. It's in the US, but they use their banking system in the US. And they be ever say invoice, one must do a 350,000. No one the balance na kutia. To choose your cash shell company, their companies and shadanya company, a company on paper. And you do on bank account, your identity, air transfer sika illegally.
That's right.
At least any claim, send a doctor come na donko. Now, about deal be say you may tell two coin. The members of the committee.
Yes.
The energy committee. You go 2015 more than Ghana. Adam Mutawakilu, or a current MD for Ghana Water, former MP for Damango. A Brian that a branch in 2020 was the first to grant interview. Say again, correct. Yeah, and the USA can.
I see.
It is how 5 members of parliament there called taking. Where parliamentary records.
Okay.
Only 2 coins at time in 2015 August. There will be a record.
Okay.
2 energy committee. Any parliamentary members that ratified then, who received the 46,000. Take it there, don't to the or court taking the 5,000.
That's right.
Dollars.
Wow.
Tie misery no. COVID
Ye tiamu no.
Ye tiamu no.
Na wo mu didi peche.
Until your best sign be and fire.
Dabi.
Now, this is the executive approval of the deal.
Oh yes.
President Mahama and the sign way. A secretary to cabinet.
Okay.
So President Mahama knows. Now this is what happens. Or say 2nd of June 2015. I have for reference your letter, no dated letter. His Excellency the President has granted executive approval for emergency power agreement to be executed between the government of Ghana, represented by the Ministry of Power. And the command again. And AXA Energy. I am to request you to take appropriate measures to actualize the executive approval.
Right.
Before executive approval will come, cabinet will brood over it.
Oh yes.
President will approve.
That's
maybe
right.
I'm catch as a president. Don't go through letters now. They pretend as if they don't know.
Yes.
Today, make kind of afraid and man, they just seem to take the necessary step. The necessary step is what? Based on the constitutional imperative. Every agreement between government of Ghana and the foreign entity must be ratified by Parliament. So President Mahama knew about this.
Knew it. Yeah.
Next, a call Parliament. This is the parliamentary document.
Good.
And who presented it to Parliament?
Dr.
Honorable
Dr.
Donko.
Minister for Power.
This is evidence. Or say, emergency power agreement with attached annexes between the government of Ghana, Ministry of Power, and AXA Energy. Now, senior, nene yemi hu be brain is ahane de mabunkru ne ma background any bibia. Any bibia. Yan kind bibia justification for the deal.
Okay.
And you see, me kaisa brana me COVID. Or the tajina de bana. And hata na think kunam na kokwa na mga see. Aya kontintin asamu ba ye defend no. Aya munim ye koso a anka samu kontintin na journalist no no bo no. Mo ye ne mo ye no. Hu ne ma bi say senior justification no. Mo say ade bia ko parliament ase e ko approve loan. Ye ko ye project bibia.
Yes.
When you read most of these memoranda sir, there's a justification for it. Why is constitution paying me?
Yeah.
Because my ban up.
That's
Monday me call out. There's a reason. Obi enye bibia kwa.
Dabi.
And you know Moka said there's no free lunch in
Dabi.
See, the effect of the current load shedding on industry, as well as domestic activities require that tough decisions and measures are taken to fix the situation. The Ministry of Power in collaboration with the Ministry of Finance is working on other emergency power agreements which has received cabinet and parliamentary approvals to ensure that the current challenges in the power sector are eliminated, for which reason it needs to be supported. For the information of cabinet, preparatory work for the first power batch, for which the first guarantee was issued in March 2020. Furthermore, several words, blah. Entity was say, working on other emergency power agreements So which of the other emergency power agreements were also bribes paid to facilitate?
Okay.
Because for nothing at all, the US has convicted Beku.
That's right.
One.
That's right.
AXA, government of Ghana.
That's the album.
Document, I want to say 2.5 million.
Yes.
Dollars in bribes.
That's right.
Car power. Ameri. Which other power agreement did we sign that representatives of Ghana took money and gave us bad deals? Which of them? This is where, especially President Mahama, because this happened under his government in Mahama 1, has been interested in investigating people. Because you see, how can important and they say, me no, you who find details. Should they have a affair? Look at the details. But obi to I didn't even familiar. I didn't even because I didn't be so be man and the obi sa what the meka. Parliament is a kofa nipa. No kwahya sa ade no kasa what the neka on no kre. O kofa nipa ne ka say sika na branch energy na nya saa. But nipa na no ya ban nipa na nke say oje anu tu no tua ne independent auditors can ono so independent onu ni yo mo keka no bi tua ne contractor no ye personal onu betimi abu woni ni eyi to you e bi tua no e bi di. You see how they sign the contract?
Yes.
Yeah, go and look at the last 5 years. Energy sector car because of the type of contract you sign. It's a brand and you say where you busrimu can say BBO. You're convicted. Oh, but crime a bit in go prison for 30 years. And even before he was extradited, my man could say look at it. Or see, the US attorney also expressed his appreciation to the government of the United Kingdom, the UK National Central Bureau for Interpol, the Embassy of the US in London, the Department Office of International Affairs, the US Marshal, for providing substantial assistance in securing the arrest and extradition of the defendants. What does that tell you? Implicated in April 2020. There was a civil matter between Ono and the SEC in the US. No, almost about 325,000 in a civil matter.
Okay.
Then the US Department of State initiated the criminal proceedings. He was in London. He was in that. What's the word? The US court implicated him in US. So, for the US government to convince the British government to extradite him, meaning that these two countries believe that on the surface of the evidence available, there's a prima facie determination.
Yes.
It's a movie man saying ABB. Cases now Yako Ghana over the BDA.
Yes.
How many of such power purchase agreements because you were emergency? They na make a cover there. A brat to rent him a ban. Ubia Jin said, then a mayor should be a BFD. Because I said, no, Yanni Papa. Say 1 million Mutuan power, you almost say, discuss payment.
Yes.
Meaning, so Mutua, but Parliament and then say paid. There's the difference in it. Or see, they discussed 250,000 in bribe payment. See, they discussed 250,000 to various, including 46,000 to the members of Parliament to ratify the agreement between AXA. That's the way they. For example, they discussed 250,000 in bribe payments. Paid
to various individuals.
But come now, they discuss paying 1 million to him.
So it could be so much. Okay. And this is a problem that I have with dual citizenship when we come to constitutional review. You see, the interest. In Ghana, ono mfa ho. Otumi huriji esia, otumi hurisia. Eti wo hu de odi ayen.
So, senior, emu bia my crocro de Jones attorney general. Me have 4 questions. Did Dr. Kwabena Donko receive the money? Advice I'm not your parliamentarians 5 men a court take $25,000.
Okay.
And a $46,000 in an MPC bin and a gene to rectify a deal. Because let me show you my real Google energy sector debt and read and know where one of the biggest economy boy energy.
Oh yes. Energy. If it's so basic form,
your sign contract says you must produce power 5. We produce 5 no one so tiaka. And because of some of these.
Yes. If you be from, in any ECG now, budget, inflate budget, no sky HMO, no more diablo, so no money nam ho.
Yes. This is my first. Okay. Let me end my video now.
Okay.
Now, my next MPP demonstration. I think say Afenyomakin took this Dr. Komna don't go by the way.
Anyway, yeah.
No, I think we improve east or west.
Improve east.
I think say the MPP demonstration. There are a lot of angles to it that I think that for me personally, I think that Afenyomakin took the shine from the demonstration, and that's not the first time you're doing it. And no, I'm my senior colleague Austin Woody Bonkom, and I know Kase. Afenyo suffers from main man syndrome. I think that he destroyed the intention of the MPP demonstration. And I will explain myself why I think say one MPP in the demonstration. You see, under Article 21, let's read it. It means we said demonstration a right. It's a constitutional right. We say all persons shall have the right to full freedom of assembly, including freedom to take part in processions and demonstrations. So the framers of the 1992 Constitution deemed it right, appropriate, fit for anybody to join any assembly to protest against anything they are not happy about. But I mean, crowd, they were a decent crowd. In fact, let me describe it as a massive because I'm not working day.
I'm
now working day.
Yeah.
Now Thursday.
Yeah.
If you show me panel call and videos I'm reaching with and pictures here, or share. Them a size no na. Come working day, I me expect us about Friday dia. Say Friday bon for time koduma.
What else here?
And Saturday. But are there a present petition we senior? Me, I've always said that I disagree.
Yes.
You see?
Claim heroism.
What he did, me no work said nay. What has been the most talked about aspect of the demonstration? It has been this encounter of Nana Ajantwa. So the main meat of Adiano Moyen, one single commentary, posture, utterance has taken the shine away from the whole thing.
Sure.
Now, if the question is democracy under attack? Are you genocide? I don't think so.
Okay.
At least everybody knows my view when it comes to arrest on these things. It's a very unpopular view, but I stay by it. Okay. I don't think people should be arrested for speech.
Anyway.
But you see, an MPP for ya. If you just do a desktop, you can't desktop just Google your desktop. You see a plethora. Many of us on Facebook shouted, Nansana Michelle memories. Munyayo. Yenti. You say, the Biara cabrophobia. How you so pretend over state agencies in government? That same yardstick, and you're the best judge in opposition.
Sir.
Mamu example. So said this guy said in Ketia media talk. Almost say he citizens. The Germans are so on. Cause it's only okay. And people are them. Normally ACPR.
Yes.
I call woman near Bilikuma. Then I just include your kind. So see a better crying pam.
Yes.
It's almost Bermudia. They have a special way of defending everything. When they come back to opposition, then they realize that are they yet? After no marking on that same demo ground, say we should stop I do you politics. But in the justification for disrespecting another Jantuan say, Bank of Ghana them. So you see, they approbate and reprobate. There's no principle. I do for me it was unnecessary. And I don't think that it should drag. On from you will get it wrong. Because for you to say, in fact, catching tape. Some of the things people were saying that the media couldn't pick up the mannerisms. And it's not fair. And for someone to react that way, it tells you that on who we be, I may not be privy to. Because see, senior, why can't a presidential staffer accept a petition? I'm struggling to. And you see, sometimes I'm too blind to our politics that even when issues come, you are not able to give finality to the fine details. Day no day me. E day atorenchem kese se to ye. Obi en kasa atorenchem tutimi me dey me didi.
Yeah.
Ba na me papa kan Dr. Samuel Sakun. Me didi. So when God say the nation should come to a standstill. Ba na that kind of muye de muna no muye program. UPS let them go Ministry of Defense meboa.
Yeah, correct.
And most of the senior government appointees will be at that program. And a president too me bofo. Say, Mami, I don't shame. Oh man, that's all mau. Senior team. What to bofo was say, oh, big general mommy. What is wrong with it? I said there's too much pettiness in our politics. And you see, beyond your family, and what's the deal? I mean, when it comes to the matters of a man, I'm very careful. Because when you're careful, misogyny, sex, and I feel no should know better than anybody. When it comes to this, okay, on the deputy of minister issue, okay, on a clerk to parliament issue. So there's a trend.
Yeah,
there's a pattern, and anybody who likes him should draw his attention. One day you may be vying for a higher office, and these things will come out.
True.
And all these things have happened in the last 1 to 2 years. There's a pattern. Will you be one? 2 maybe a coincidence. But a court trial. Anybody who studies crime. In criminology, they call it pattern.
Empirical evidence.
Empirical evidence. And I think that the handlers around you should check these things. One man said demonstration about him.
What you say?
I don't think democracy is under attack personally, but I think that the government should tell the state. I hope I'm pretty senior. Some threatening one. It's a different matter.
Okay.
I want some here. There will be different day abroad. Why can't you find GP happy about it? Why do you put him a black Maria? Take a civil route against him. Yeah. There's a remedy in the law.
Yeah.
If you defame me, I see you. Now me can say. You must assess my risk. Does he have a criminal record? Does he possess firearm?
That's right.
Does he have the capacity, the financial capacity to even hire somebody to do what he's saying he will do? Then if your investigation proves that the person has the capacity to carry out the threat, you arrest the person, I have no problem. But I say, I'm preaching to a baby. Obi ashene kaji. Ashene week. Yes, ya chill. I don't understand these things. I bring to a present mama video be so question achini. I don't understand. But I say, Camila de say na dey make am. And you want some to threaten there. Ya chill ye. And you see, the fact that I don't also support that means I endorse the insult. You see, quid pro quo. This for that. Once some of us believe that you should be arrested for that, you must also be responsible. According to the attempt you achieve in Crawford 1,250,046, sign And you see, interestingly, those even at the upper echelons of our politics who enjoy the real dividend of the politics we do, don't behave this way.
Yeah.
And I'm a try. My mama dream say President Mama, you have buying and I was not we call him. So you can equally communicate what you want to communicate with all the energies, with all the whatever you can master.
Without insults.
And you see, this thing ties into near cost SHS. See, I don't understand. And then what President Kufa to be put here there, President Mama also. What her comments and I say, now could claim proof up to an area branch and your beer. Your beer, the dear Temo. Am I on Chichi woman? Be the 150 times with them. Yes, about me and baby, you said.
Aye. That's again, no, me, sure, I'm so on your right up there. We had so time over the court, no. What videos, Libya? Omo, Ekuta cameras, general names, Lucy Bay, or Betchoma, you said, then you. On your normal. On your normal. Hunsa. Her Camille lady. Me didn't know, not was a miss, I don't know. Me TikTok and grandma so. Come in your mamma, now, only mamma made me real hoop, senior. A brave police for the friend. Or see a friend and no common in your penibia when you know the mutu. Mutu for the mutu. A good police headquarters. Mobro. Oh, ma. The mobro. Money too, said the mobro. Oh, the man. Why the bishop? Her game so acquire money, papa, only video number. So wonder.
Any say, we be able to move quickly, what say Anto you or matre. It's a pepper spray count in your man, why any sensitivity, now pa. Let my book and say, oh, you buy her, you buy her,
you're planning, yes, a catch up.
So let's do the politics. Disagree, call people whatever. But 10 years, and then somebody be a trasso. And yet, Mr. TikTok or cry ni abure sisa ensem bi e beba nipa na dwim bu ofele to timi ka because my against na bia me ka to say omo enjoy ade no ha MPs no wo dia wo ni ma abete MP before NDC phone and next week me buba kire wo and so we TV so omo so mo hu sa so omo ye enemies Ante sa.
Oh boy. A game no more play. Playing on our emotions.
So we scare bukan na answer. Say gay or criminal record. Only mrana say. Na Ghana ha open duma only criminal record kan na den.
Na den. Na wo criminal record.
Only adwuma. Na criminal record no kra den. Only asset bia. Let's not waste our youth to these things. Do politics. I'll be the last person to don't do politics. I mean, we need youthful energies. And so, and I'm more don't want to handle this about so. No one can and brand them. We have it. We have it. I said, look at ya. Say, look at any new church pictures. So, can you Facebook? You fool, man. So, you have a place in our politics. There's no doubt about it. But what are you contributing beyond the insult? What are you contributing beyond going to social media and caricature somebody? So once we agree that there are some excesses, you see, you too down for no said anything.
You too, or need too money for.
You too money for. And your papa. The last thing by a constitutional review committee, I think the last week, my me for Ukraine too. Me vim ni ha. I guess it.
Okay.
Now because I say you see na me tribute ni nya na attach me pa ye Obuasi East omu na dey touch me in fact me am a very emotive person then me say tears na me tear man you say a man no when it comes to emotions women are better placed than men I believe women are better placed than men that's my belief
okay
na baba wa no kind tribute ni man you are someone no 34 years ni no wu ye no na ye pame Obuasi I think East o say aso wu ni ya in vain because at the end of it was so costly and the country is still bleeding. She's absolutely right. Absolutely. We didn't know ye young conform kudra kwa dance ya kurufum agenda 111 dance sokwa so mo koye galamsey and so mo koye galamsey young profo akole busomtwe such a protected haven enya kukuduru koye galam nanse aso mo chi 8 nti after say news no kra ban na nekoye bia o masanko ye nyankofo wa Boase airport airstrip AG use the fly good no koye galam say these are documented evidence o kompo ha police station in Chempe police station in Chempe commander no won can rexec ho ye galam say ye pen correct Ade ba ko ni Mahama any this be ko say galamsey in that 1 year now the minister Fatunda be catch there say when report confidential report to say in grofom yenu bi abanga ni je yewraja mi nsum ni galamsey and you just say to the trust Alex
sure you mean threaten say mo pa mo nya any
see there's a word PLO number no a Kenyan law professor very colossus. I say we always miss an opportunity to miss. Only a man miss a plane on Kotoya. Inside the picking, I could to play.
Yes.
Yes. I'm more comfortable compared to bribe my catching. Oh, now we save free Jim. Now what tempting panel? Yeah, sign at 1 million for this time. Men can't legend because I caught these things. Me no, yeah, the say. Ya bank ni yitimi to di poison in them and pen crack na brand me say friend kwasi Shanlof onye ni wu water resource commissioner you 41 major sources of water on can tell you one that has been improved in the last 2 years. One, just one of the 41 major sources of water resource commission sample. And here, opekere wa is kontomire we opeki we yes nyadoa we insue bibia. Insue bibia. President shares we catch say enye ne wan say NDC mpanifo ni bi.
Yes. President Nanekai.
Na me national security brief is President Mahama. Anopa bi anopa yo mo ni slom na wan say bi. NDC MP from we ne him for so ye galam.
Aye.
Inti yinsu omu aye sabe aye kwase ewu. Sabe. Ya. Because we program am impetus to do what I do. One of them is Dr. Samuel Sapon. They me told me first car March 2024 Koshiano Shell go new rule bon come about 30 minutes. You impacted my life in so many ways. And it's unfortunate. They be make us when you read most of the landmark regulations, America, it be see a fire. It just be top baby. I don't know that I am right. Me crime documentaries na me pepa. E wo forensics na say
yeah.
Obi timi e be a campus bibi. Na dia shabara.
Never again.
Na state ni dia shabara. Ye di omudi ato bibi so. Nti de bia no wo country wo state wo brono no so a remind you bibi.
Yes.
America enkofo bibire ko ho ngba so me ba biyo no. Aya systems, rules and regulations, conformity, enforcement. Na ye kan ni wuntumi de ndi bi gusu tu.
Oh yes.
Na de me kan se mi ngusu tu. Sa na na de e mo de. Me ko ye NDC ni me jama chirichirim. O je na nya boni bia e se wuntumi dem. E na ye wo de. Na so to fans ba. Eugene. Champion analyst. Small boy danger. Sa small boy danger na nya me bo no ma ye nkwankwa na mu de ba.
Yebeka.
Bo mo sama na. Ko be bo kan na asan experience mu. Teno document ye chibu fre ni ye nkecha bi ni di cheche.
That's right.
Na jemu nsam. Tunia nko so ntu. Muntu. Na muntu na no. Krofo hemo.
Yeah.
And you see, ana politicians no. Mini sana say office no. Say office no say serve mo special aduane bi. Se kan no mutimu no. Se dan you. Ana mo dey say 2 million e wo hoda.
I tell you.
2 million no me wo nsem de bia. The Ghanaian people.
Yeah.
And check Profobi Kasa Kuruma no musi soro. Obi mpasiafo ma wo. Onko na nyansa wo mutimu. No me ka bi obua obi na ma obi pa so obi nkasa. Enne sa microphone na kasa na musi nyansa ni omutimuti o menye yo professional journalist na de sa microphone nkasa ma. The same people who are professional Jeremiah should speak. Now you know the importance of those people. But then because a senior, we don't speak because you want us to speak.
Yes.
We speak because you have a conscience.
That's right.
And our conscience is the fidelity to the truth.
That's right.
And the service of the people of Ghana.
That's right.
Those Ghanaian people are getting discerning by the way. Senior, me send them to me analysis, critical analysis, YouTube.
Yeah.
Oma bring a chance me na yenye Oma bring.
Sir.
They are getting discerning by the day.
That's it.
And they can read between the lines. Within 1 year, no dear, yet me a procure place and be and see on comfort. By your phone, said, have you checked our cocoa production in the last 10 years? Sorry?
Timber farm, sir.
Have you checked our cocoa production? I can't when I cocoa farmers almost 8 to 9 months, no paying coin. Okay, we will be different. Now you say cocoa farmer no kotoaba offer sound defense.
David.
Ojo say me cocoa no mate. Ba catch ni nye scam to be cocoa board no. Ya. Ento mo ne sinya de jawo. Yen su ge na ewu no bi ama.
Ya kra yem fa wu kra nya hwe.
Bibi ensi. Kakre Kumasi and NDC. Then I see. What's the regulation me? What is a parliament account? No. What is a parliament account? What is a parliament as a body issue statement? Representative. You phone. No fasubi. Mefakra come where you be my Bani Miana Yano. Only who can so the fair defenders of these things. Akre Kumasi Kwan Kane Kabunsa who are say the biggest highway connecting. Okay, say nearby pasu be catch us and MPP tell say na Ghana started and MPP go na dia man so. No can say achira wo.
And I can we dey one can we dey.
And I can we dey. I'm going say it is hard no sa sam na aka sa tan no na me 40 am cut na so. Am di me ka kofo dey crew town. Na me cut na so. E dey me ko twa me ko fa me tell me sa tan na bi sa ma bin. This illogical e buy any dey so ka sa asem no. We were scared of flight. Ghana don't know what saying. Then they make us me. Give me a president. But see, the last, you know we in that conference. On the president who for the boom, so then what say. And what he said was what I expected this government and the NPP to do. Say, so Ghana card and say the fool you saying. And say Ghana card and it say. And preaching meet the best school fit on here free SHS. And says Ghana card and say man no tia tomri so oni health care. Yan ko health center see what that is what you're supposed to do. Now I say the Ghana card they took Ghana for those saying they took. Ashanti Media 5.4 how many people can board a plane to Accra? Do you know a Sprinter Voxy, VIP, STC?
Yes.
Those are the millions of people. 8 million of our countrymen are multidimensionally poor. Radio set, ke community. Omu school omu important. Those are the indicators of multidimensional poverty. According to the Oxford Standard, you should just Google what. Nenda na ye papa. Anya sana mo kan.
Aye, papa dying.
Ye dey prayer no. E be a mad houses, only concrete house. The man go school, that is the indicators of multidimensional poverty. After almost 70 years of nationhood. After nearly over 35 years, that's it. 1993. 1993, saying, "Come here, 1993. Me could 33. 33 years of fourth Republican dispensation. There were 8 million of our countrymen and women who are multi, and yet poverty. They are multi. Just as a multi socket. Who's a 2 people, 3 people, 2 people, and multi. You poor. Regional yet, regional na pomodin se munye Ghana nyina Ashanti region by the politics no akata yen na de biomu di CVA ana de biomu di CVA enti untu yinsu bibia sesan anything there na tense and wu ka ho na de biomu adwen bese sade na and you see the reason I'm always angry about I've worked in those areas. I've seen firsthand the proliferation of arms. They are not Jabari Kasawa. National security was in Eugene. Ye soup be a sour weekend. See, I must show the Franco Quans and Robert C. Where are they getting the guns from? And then Sacre Kumasi Highway, you know, now robbery. Now you know to Sacre Kumasi robbery. Where are those people? And you know, you know what is sad? The nature of crimes we are seeing in this Galamsey, they are heinous crimes. They are Nigerians, they are Burkinabe. It will not meet them as I mean, young Petro, a gun, and they may work to my man. These foreigners are more linked to us. Huh? Ufru Manso Kramas, a Kofu who be so cruel whom a chip and a better one. They don't want some name crying whom a chip. These are things happening. But I want to convince myself some way, someone say blue water gas, they meet me. Allah will you fool me. With the powers of the state, few people mortgaging our collective future. My background is energy. What is in your Jimmy for? We train you with fear now. The hour I feel, feeling, and I said, "It's be a free ho. Who's be a free?" And I said, "In Soto, our climate has varied." And they care for to me beyond my current more. Yes, I poisonous. And yeti. Now I didn't say I walk out of phone no travel people from one. And no travel in this, travel in the
yes.
And diseases I record social media. And we also raise money for liver issue. We also raise money for kidney issue. We also raise money for this. We also raise money. They may not doctor would come to specialist or see Eugene. fertility issue ever buy in the next 10-15 minutes. So buy na set kudu at insurance so and I walk na say insurance so by 6 hours I won't go be down me no be there headmaster areas for 2 consecutive years.
Wow.
Na say that kudu no
shensuenum
and I wo ye when the banyama wo and then cry one man so e could travel bleed and some of my kwaduma yen kan kra nkyere ya ho it insuin bibia ka we onipa 8 wusi. What other opportunities do you need to come Galamsey?
Fine opportunity, say
the Ghana and see what they are doing. It's illegal. That's why I call it illegal mining. You don't romanticize crime. You don't bring in alternative until you just say to me, pay some multimedia and I'm interested can go be so. Only you my entity something illegal. Is that the justification?
President Mahama, especially.
And Abrante be the Emmanuel productions are Jeff Webiancho. Abrante be the Adam Sram or around Ghana. Areho. And you see, when you do climate studies, you so far, also fear and so to one and so Nigeria. If it be speculation, speculate. A room, you. To the what to go who? What's your franchise? I'm saying, Ghana Water Company treatment no more. They improve turbidity. What is turbidity? It is how cloudy a water is. It is so nice that this way chocolate drinking. And I want to now is in so one almost heavy metals. They don't treat heavy metals. Tiankoso je. Yankoso. BBS sign. And more be emotion. BBS sign. They should give us one indicator. Me say there were 41 sources of major water according to Water Resource Commission.
Yes.
Credit to them.
Yes.
Every year they should give us one that they picked and that water has been improved on. One. Yeti cocoa this year who numbers no. Who's I to na rush cocoa board say so be check cocoa na gba. Because cocoa board are failing. MPP time 2023. 2021-2022, we have a cocoa board turnaround strategy. In that document, cocoa board admitted say the cocoa board is overbloated. Now, can one poor? I don't want to. Every year, you want to GP on your baby. But political expediency. You should pretend over that. Now, a book, now the cocoa board.
I have some mind issue.
You see, go and read the rationale behind Nkrumah established cocoa board. And actions of the cocoa board is achieved. Reuters, any Al Jazeera sample 400 communities in which just Google. Al Jazeera 400 communities. Now a big ha. Cocoa board scholarship who names any failing.
Who be that?
Omo bre, and they are sham crofo we mu be politicians ni mu be. Omo bre. Omo enu omo bre so abawu. Mo be yam panifo na mo nshamra, hanyo yo man.
And President Mahama sound caution be say ahwe ya ku betimi asi. The way politicians are handling this economy, cool between
evidence.
I don't get it.
Evidence.
Has President Mahama forgotten?
Evidence. No, senior. But then I make us a minimum. Say, the political office no say then you. And then I make us say, Nyamu can. That's someone make a beer. My man, where is he say? Nyamu come on, you do one dance you. You need a speaker of parliament. TV. Imagine a brochure. Let's speak of parliament. Say, we be a Galamsey. Some of you are involved in Galamsey. What will happen next? The security agencies are supposed to call him.
Yes.
Come, substantiate the allegation. You have legislatures. There can't about access. Listen, even when the executive approval came from president, this is how important it is. So say, look at the wording. I am to request you to take appropriate steps to actualize. Check the meaning of actualize. Meaning that without the ratification of parliament, executive approval is nonsense. If you say to actualize something, what does it mean? To bring it into being, to make it real, to make it practicable. And therefore, no, the president has okayed the thing. For it to, that is how powerful parliament is. Yenya him for same piece ye Galamsey. Yenya speaker now same piece ni be ye Galamsey. Nobody has called anybody. So yensu bibia mo bia me ye emotional sister yensu bibia me say yensu an say plane ya koto say the procurement economy and only the fast kra ya to bibia ana hu say do say na by partisan bribe MPP phone can MPP phone man ka mo master te ye hu didi me say next week me didi ne bebre
okay
46,000 omugum o dey steady chrome apena BBC ya accident we say ntin ho asem When they look at almost every important thing that bothers us, you hardly hear it on the floor of Parliament. But But a bat, yeah, Jiska, yeah, approve no, hey, gram. As for more pana, living near the Sisu, no happening. You senior, you say, be again, no tribute to politician, your conscience being Kushibi.
Okay.
Some more in a friend's Abuaja, your conscience being Kushibi. And then I'm a rahupan. A brown man, a boy, man, ban. What is sad than this? Can crown criminals? Papa would ye. By the papa womb. After a national crisis. Yet the papa won't correct baby. Today be a back of wrong, say, near remind them. Sad the cry calls on me to me unnecessary.
Right.
Because ye may be a chance at ye be. And you see, a good for the time a kai. Mahama time cut to end.
Okay.
President BR, DC BR, or Becassa Galam, so we say a question in Yamamiansa. Feigning ignorance, pretending or incompetence. It's not possible.
Okay.
Police command the BR we get to.
Yeah. And so still I will go.
Police command the BR. In we go to. That's a someone need in the store.
All right, Eugene. Okay, Insurance 04.5.